Everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Somalia-Rose, and if you're new here, thank you so much for joining my channel, and if you're a returner, thank you so much for coming back. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you some tips on how to start your own business. Not supposed to be like any professional advice. This is just, things that I've researched upon and know that these are good ideas to help you start your business. So with that being said, don't forget to subscribe to my video and give us a big thumbs up if you like this video. Comment down below any additional tips that you have starting your business, which you think is important for everyone to know. So with that being said, let's go get started. So the first step that you need to do in order to start your own business is to have a business idea. What are you actually going to sell? You could sell a product, or you could sell a not have to reinvent the wheel at all. I thought that to start my own business and to be a millionaire, I needed to think of like this really good invention, no one had it before, this thing that, just a really good invention that like wasn't invented before. That's not true. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You could get into cosmetics and beauty. The beauty industry is 532 billion according to Forbes, and that's globally, and in the US alone is like 100 billion. And it's projected to go up to 800 billion worldwide by this year. So there's definitely market space for you, and don't think of market saturation as a thing that's going to hinder you. Just look at it as a way for you to be more creative. But in terms of like the actual product that you're going to sell or service that you're going to sell, it does not have to be this profound, no one thought about it before, thing. Once you figure out what product and what service you're going to sell, you now have to figure out how you're going to brand that. So branding is really, really, really important, because how you brand your company is gonna be how you set yourself apart from everybody else. Your brand will create a sort of mood and atmosphere for your customers. If you want to sell clothing, for example, like what type of vibe do you want from your customers to get? Do you want your customers to get luxury feel? Do you want your customers to get like an everyday, girl next door type of feel? We don't have to be, bougie or like live the life of luxury lifestyle to buy. Why branding and whatever idea, whatever mood you want to set for your customer is the second step, is because it will help everything else fall into place. You don't want to get inventory for your clothing line and you want to get, all kids clothes, and then all of a sudden you think, oh wait, I actually want to sell business attire. So now you have, onesies for kids and little tutus, but now you change your mind and you want to do something that's more sophisticated, and you want to sell blazers and dresses and things of that nature. And now you have to get more inventory. So that's why it's important to establish what brand you want to have. The same thing with your logo and like your business name. All of that is going to fill into your brand. You can't do a Kids For Us brand when you want to do, selling business attire. You get what I'm saying? So it's like your brand and what kind of mood that you want your customers, like what kind of customer experience you want to give, is what's going to trickle down and affect how you do everything else in your business. And the same thing with your brand, your color scheme. The reason why Starbucks has this earth tone is to create a nice relaxing vibe, whereas Dunkin' is more vibrant, it's more energy, it's more on the run. So your brand will help you establish your color scheme. So again, like, you don't want to just like go get your inventory and go make your logo and go make this, go make that. We don't know what type of vibe you want to have, and colors are really important when it comes to a business. Like the combination of yellow and red triggers you want to eat. Why? I don't know. I learned this in my branding class, but yellow and red symbolizes it makes you hungry. And then other companies that aren't yellow and red, some are like red, white, and blue. The red, white, and blue is to symbolize like patriotism, depending on like what country that product's being served in. So again, it's like Once you determine what brand you want to have, that will help everything else fall into place. So after you establish what you're going to sell, how you're going to brand it, right, and your brand is also what's going to make you stand apart from everybody else, is you're going to do research. You're going to do research to figure out how to actually get into the industry and actually how to, you know, make whatever product that you want to sell. If you want to do private labeling is when another company manufactures your goods for you and they put your business logo on it and they ship it to you, and then that's it, and then you sell it however you want to sell it. You could do wholesale as well, and it's similar to private labeling. The difference is that with wholesaling, you kind of get bulk buying of the actual good, and then you add your own label and you add your own stuff to it. So for example, like I said, we go into a t-shirt, you can either do private labeling where that manufacturer makes the shirt, makes the graphics on the shirt, and prints out the logo, like the actual tag with your logo on it. Or you could wholesale and just get a whole bunch of black t-shirts, and then back at your place you could put your graphic on it or your logo on it. So obviously there's cost benefits and cost hindrances to doing each option, but those are one of the things that you could do. You also could do stuff more old school by getting, you know, fabrics and sewing up and making your shirts yourself. And again, like I said, all three options have their own cost benefits and cost hindrance to them, and that's what you gotta do and figure out and do research. When you do your research, that will help you figure out how you're actually going to enter into this industry, what avenues you have available to you to sell. I recommend every business have an e-commerce side to it, which is basically just selling online. So you got to figure out like which website software is best for you to establish your business. It could be Wix, it could be Squarespace, it could be Big Cartel, Shopify, like whatever. Or if you want to pay someone to do all of the back end stuff for you and, you know, make your own website. And again, knowing which one is the best option for you goes into like whatever research you're doing. You want to now create the product or the service. It's important to do research first because you could figure out how to actually make your product or how to enter into that industry, because you might be thinking of making your product this way, and then when you Google it or you watch YouTube videos, you figure out like, wait, there's a much better and a much easier way to do what I want to do. So that's why it's important to do your research, because that in the long run will help you save money and save time. That's the same thing with your branding. Before you establish and make your product or your service, you want to know what brand that you have so you know how to actually make it. You know, you don't want to make a product or start a service and doesn't fit the brand that you're trying to sell. So the fifth thing for that, I would say, is to get business credentials. So to get business credentials, give a seller's permit and look at whatever your state's laws are. So what you could do is just, you know, Google Massachusetts, how to sell something. Florida, how to sell something. New York, how to sell something, or like seller's permit, basically. So type in California seller's permit to see whatever laws for your state is to be able to sell goods. Some states have different rules, and you know, if you're able to collect sales tax or not, you need a seller's permit. So again, Google your state and then sales permit so you can figure out what credentials that you need. I do think it is important in the long run to get an LLC or a corporation so that if anything happens, someone wants to sue you, it will sue your company's assets and not your assets. Research and figure out like what business credentials do you need. And then same thing with like getting a trademark or a patent or a copyright. Those things are important as well to protect the integrity of your brand. You can still sell legally and collect sales tax just by having a proprietorship. And a sole proprietorship, I believe, is free. I'm not sure if it's like that for every state, but I don't remember paying anything when I made my sole proprietorship in New York. And if you want to know all the differences between establishing a business and different business entities, let me know in the comments down below. And of course, give the video a thumbs up so I know that you guys, you know, want to see more business related videos, because I I can give you guys advice and help you know which business entity to establish once you actually get into that process of establishing whatever business entity you want to do. So the 6 things that you want to do is create a website. Like I said, I think every business, especially at 2020 and beyond, should have a website to sell whatever good or service. Now, there might be some where, you know, it's better to do it in person, like obviously like doing nails and hair. But at the end of the day, your customers can book that service through your website. Your contact information is more readily available. So you need to make a website, and a dope website. No clunkiness, nothing too scattered, no a billion pictures, a billion colors. Like, you know, rather being rainbow, they have a billion colors is 2 different things. Like rainbow is more, you know, rainbows now it's more well known, so people will like recognize it as rainbow as opposed to you have like 5-6 colors. I would say for your website, have like 3 colors, and again, this goes back to your branding. Let me like 2-3 colors at most, and create a very good customer experience. And for doing that, you need to establish a good website so it's easy to navigate. And on top of that, a website, talking about, you know, selling things online, you need an Instagram page and a Facebook page. I would say Twitter as well, a good way to market your brand as well. So once you figure out your business name, you know, going back to the branding part, when it comes to establishing your website and your social media platforms, you should run up and make a handle for the thing. So like I have businesses that I'm going to be starting soon, and the minute I thought about like what brand I want, kind of business idea I want, what name I want, I literally went to check Instagram to see they're already taken. They weren't. So now I have that Instagram handle. So again, when it comes to, you know, e-commerce business, you want to make sure that you have a dope website, dope Instagram page, dope Facebook, dope, you know, social media platform to again further establish your brand, further extend that customer experience so they actually want to buy their product from you. Last step, just basically tie everything in, is to market. So how are you going to market your brand? Marketing your brand is what's going to set you apart. The first step in marketing is establishing your brand. Like I said, step number 2. Whatever brand you're going to have is going to help aid you into how you're going to market. Do you want to have, you know, customers that's mainly college age? Do you want to have customers that's mainly, you know, senior citizens? Do you want to have customers that's mainly plus size? Do you have customers that's mainly men? Like, you know what I'm saying? So like think about that in the branding step. So in the marketing, you can figure out strategies and how to target them, so that when your customer goes into your business page, they can get that mood, that vibe, whatever like atmosphere you're trying to create for your customer. To market, you can have e-flyers, you can do like sponsorships on Instagram where they're like post the advertisements for you. You could market on Facebook. There's like, you can make a Facebook group for your brand, or you could do a more interpersonal one as well, where like you're the CEO and like this is you creating a Facebook page, just like get to know your customers and stuff like that. A mailing list is so important. If you're a business and you have a speaking event, and at a speaking event you're promoting your business, make sure that people sign up, you could get their emails. On your website, you know, have you ever been to a website and it pops up, oh, sign up here to get 10% off, sign up here with your email, get 20% off? They do that on purpose so that they could be in your email. It's so important, because sometimes, you know, I'll just go into my email to check my emails like I do every single day, and I'll see it, I have 50% off or 75% off. I was like, oh, okay, so then I go buy something. Those is so important. Having a mailing list is so important. That's like marketing like 101, because that will help you get returning customers. So make sure you have a mailing list. In terms of marketing, I think that customer service is something that's a part of marketing. I feel like no business could do well in the long run if they don't have customer service. The reason why I put good customer service in with marketing is because again, you're creating a customer experience. It's good customer service and it's fast service. What do? We talk about how good it is. You know, I've seen people talking about how efficient Chick-fil-A drive-through service is, or how, you know, we see videos of like, you know, a Chick-fil-A employee forgetting to put the sauce in someone's back and they like chase the car, they forget to put the fries, and they're like chasing after the car to like give them the fries and things like that. Customer service will have your customers coming back, right? And they would have them talk about it, give you positive free advertisement, because they say, wow, you know, this CEO is really nice, this employee was really nice, such a nice experience. I love the way they talk to us. You know, how many people have said that, you know, they won't support a certain type of business because customer service is bad? So your customer service is free advertisement. It is free advertisement. And again, your customer service is going to feed into your brand. That being said, thank you so much for stopping by to my channel. I look forward to seeing you guys again. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you guys enjoyed this video. Don't mind my nails. I have like one done and one not done. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. And comment down below any type of struggles you might have with establishing your business, or if you know any really good business ideas that you'd like to share. With that being said, I'll see you guys later. Bye.